Hey, what's up my fellow collectors? Tonight I am very excited to be taking a look, well not really a look, but diving into for the first time a Dragon Ball Z model kit. I got the Super Saiyan Son Goku. I'm not the hugest Dragon Ball Z fan, but I mean I have seen a lot of, I have kind of been wanting one of the, either SH Figure Arts figures that they have out there. So it's always been an interest of mine to get one of these figures, and it's always been an interest of mine to try one of these model kits. I mean, these things are like 20 bucks for, for a figure. You do have to put it together, which I am kind of excited to try. Now, I'm not going to build it on camera because it's probably going to take me a while. I mean, it's probably going to be a couple of days from now since I record this that I actually get him built to do the actual review on him. But the packaging is really cool. You get these really nice, shots right here. You get a couple of shots of the figure right there. You got the Super Saiyan Son Goku plastic model kit. You got the Bandai Figure Eye standard. Very, very cool packaging. On the side here, look at this. You get all these image shots of the figures, or of the figure. It looks really good, and I'm kind of excited to see how easy these are to put together. This being my first one, I imagine it's going to be a little bit of a headache, but if I do enjoy it, I'm definitely going to be picking up more of these. Not only in the Dragon Ball, but probably some Star Wars ones as well. But yeah, that's just the box. And the back of it is pretty flat. And you plop it open. And here it is. Here's one little sheet. Okay, so yeah, you got all the faces on there. Looks like we got his hair. Looks like we got some stickers. Looks like we got some hands. His little fireball effect there. Looks like we got his shoes, parts of his pants, his belt. Looks like that's the stand. And then you got his pants and everything on this one. Looks like the bottom of his shoes there. So yeah, very, very cool, man. This is gonna be fun to, like I said, if I get through this easy enough, I definitely will do a video of the next one. But we're going to see how complicated and hard this is going to be. I mean, this being my first one ever. But we're going to give it a shot, man. It's going to be pretty cool. I mean, it's going to really show you kind of the inner works of an action figure, And, you can't be mad at the price point. 22 bucks I think I got this for on Amazon. So, and I mean, I've seen some other, YouTubers that I watch do these. They do the speed builds and all that. So, and I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's a pretty damn good action figure that you get when it's all said and done, So I'm definitely looking forward to building it. I just wanted to show you guys the box, show you what's inside of it. I am going to build this, and then once it's all built and put together, I'm gonna pop it in front of here and we're gonna take a look at it. So let's do just that. Okay, and here he is all complete and put together. And I gotta tell you, it was pretty fun to do. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to keep buying these. I probably will. Probably maybe some Star Wars, maybe another couple characters from Dragon Ball Z. But it was pretty overall easy to build. It takes about, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours if you just sit there and knock it all out. I'm sure it's much faster for people who have done it before. This was my first one, so I did kind of run into a couple of issues. But more or less, I definitely recommend getting some cutters because I was using like these, and it some parts you can still see where the little like tab is still on there. It's not flush, but I mean, at the end of the day, it still makes a pretty cool piece. Now, as far as the accessories that he comes with, he does come with this stand that has a hinge, which just pretty much just goes back and forth. and this holds his effect, which is, I mean, done really nice. It's this nice, you know, translucent blue color, and you know, it looks good. Now these parts, I will say, are very, very fragile. Like his little effect that he holds in his hand, I actually broke a piece right there because I was trying to pull it back apart because I had this piece on here wrong, and I couldn't get it back apart, and I ended up breaking that off. But he does come with that. I'm guessing you can also use this as a stand, which is pretty cool. So you can put that on there, and it has this little kind of clamp to kind of hold the figure. And then there is also this piece, which I really don't know how this, I don't know how this is used. It's shown in the picture as, where is it at? Where's that picture that I saw? Okay, yeah, see, it's shown in this picture. Like, this does not come in there, this piece right here. This is all that you get in the kit. So I don't know if maybe I'm missing a piece, but there definitely was no stand in it. Whoa. But anyway, let's get on to the figure. Like I said, it comes with he comes with this face, which, you know, is nice, looks good. I really like how they do the faces. I mean, it's like it's like 3 or 4 different parts that go into that. So it's really neat. Like, you get a piece, and then you put the white piece on, the green piece is separate, and then you put the face over that. And it really just makes the, you know, the eyes and the eyebrows and look really good on the figure. His hair is you know, looks really cool. The outfit looks good. Like I said, I mean, with these model kits, the sculpt is there. The only thing that I would say is, like, the quality of plastic is not there. I mean, you definitely feel like, it definitely feels like a cheaper plastic, you know, and it kind of feels almost like a model kit, you know, you can definitely tell. It's not like SH Figure Arts quality or anything like that. But he does come with that face. He comes with this kind of screaming face, and you can see that I put the sticker on kind of crooked. And to do that, you just take this front piece, hair piece off, and then this just kind of pops off. And then you pop the other face on, like so. And then you pop the front of the hair back on, and boom, you got yourself the screaming. And he does come with a pair of style pose hands, which is used for, you know, shooting his effect or holding his effect. And then he comes with a hand that kind of has the 2 fingers out, and of course the 2 fists. Now you get some decent articulation with this guy. As far, the head is basically on a ball joint, so that moves. You get a hinge that basically goes forward and back, and then the neck has a hinge as well, so you get nice movement like that. Oh, breaking his hair off in the back doing that. What happened? I think I pulled, there it goes. But you get nice movement looking up. Of course, you get swivel, and you do get a little bit of tilt. The neck only hinges, it doesn't, you know, pivot or tilt side to side. You get a hinge at the shoulder, which brings the arm up about that much. Of course, that will rotate all the way around, and then you get kind of like a butterfly that brings it out about that much. So I mean, you get some pretty decent range. There is a cut here at the bicep, so you can bring his arm all the way across using that. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, you know, the hands are basically just a ball or a peg, so they move all around either way, up and down, full swivel. There is a little bit of an ab crunch, brings him about that much over, brings him about that much back. Of course, you do get rotation out of that. The legs have a drop down, so you can drop it down, but they only come out about that much. Kick forward a really good amount, kick back a really good amount. Of course, you can, you know, drop that or push it back up. And then the knees are great. Look at that. They continue to sculpt throughout there, so that looks really good. You get really nice movement with the knee. And then as far as the feet go, it's just a ball with a forward facing peg, so you get that, you know, pivot And of course you get a hinge on that, which brings it back about that much, brings it forward about that much, and there is swivel at the boot. So I mean, overall I definitely like it. It was definitely cool. If you've always thought about getting a model kit to try it out, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, there are the things I don't like about it, which is one, kind of how his feet stick out. I mean, they do swivel, but he doesn't stand very well. Like, the only way that he stands well is when you kick his feet way out, kind of like with it matching up to the seam of his pants. But I mean, you know, you get nice articulation with it. You get some pretty cool accessories. You get different faces, all for, you know, 20 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that at the end of the day. Really, really cool. Look, now he's not even standing for me. There you go. But yeah, guys, that was the Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Son Goku, and that was the model kit. Very, very cool. I gotta say, very cool. But and he is about 7 inches to the top of his hair. So to the top of his head, he's probably about a little under 6 inches. Or no, right at 6 inches to the top of his head. So I mean, he's a nice scale. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool. If I can get him to stand. Come on now. And then here he is next to a NECA 7-inch. So I mean, that gives you a little bit of size comparison. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next figure review. Take care.